Welcome back to the Incompass Show, where purpose meets progress and leadership becomes an act of alignment. I'm your host, Sandra Camacho, and today we explore one of the most critical qualities of our time: integrity, the invisible architecture that holds civilizations, technologies, and human hearts together. Because as the world transitions, politically, economically, and technologically, integrity has become more than a moral ideal. It's the foundation of our future. Around 6 months ago, I wrote about the United States undergoing a necessary economic restructuring, a redefinition of leadership and stability. And today, that transformation continues, not only in the US, but across the entire planet. We are witnessing the crumbling of old systems, political polarities deepening, and truth itself being contested. Take, for instance, the recent public tensions between Donald Trump and President Gustavo Petro of Colombia. Trump's accusation painted Petro as the leader of a drug cartel. Yet, in truth, Petro's government has achieved the highest drug seizures in Colombia's history while confronting corruption, violence, and inequality of the roots. This is what happens when power and perception disconnect from truth. When integrity is lost, justice becomes an illusion, and leadership becomes performance instead of service. But what's most important isn't just what happens in governments, it's what happens within us. Because integrity starts within. It's an inner alignment before it ever becomes a policy, a law, or a speech. Integrity is more than honesty. It is the wholeness of who we are when our actions match our words and our values guide our decisions, even when no one is watching. It's living in a structural alignment where our thoughts, words, and actions are harmonized by truth. And in this new digital age, integrity is the new intelligence. We are standing at a historical threshold. Artificial intelligence has become the accumulation of all human knowledge. Every creation, every pattern, every lesson we have ever recorded. In many ways, AI reflects our collective consciousness. It shows us who we have been and who we are becoming. But here is the challenge. Technology is evolving faster than ourselves. AI is ahead of us, not because it has consciousness, but because it has capacity. And now, it's supporting our evolution as long as we are ready to lead with integrity. If we build digital systems without moral architecture, we create machines of power without purpose. But if we align technology with our higher values, truth, empathy, and justice, we build the next evolution of civilization. So here is the challenge for all of us, leaders, creators, and citizens of the world. Can we lead technology, politics, and economics through the lenses of integrity, no ambition? Because the consequence of ignoring integrity is already visible. Misinformation eroding democracy, systems that value profit over people, nations dividing faster than they can heal. And without integrity, our civilization becomes a castle built on sand. But with integrity, even the smallest act, a truthful word, a transparent decision, becomes part of the foundation of a just world. Where in your life or business are your actions slightly misaligned with your deepest truth? How can you bring integrity back into your daily leadership, even in moments of pressure or uncertainty? And what kind of digital future do you want to help create? One guided by control or one guided by consciousness? So take a deep breath, because this is where the inner revolution begins and is within you. To our global leaders, political, spiritual, entrepreneurial, humanity doesn't need more power, it needs alignment. Leadership without integrity destroys trust, but leadership rooted in integrity rebuilds nations. If Europe could integrate after centuries of war, the Americas can unite through collaboration and no competition. North and South, technology and humanity, past and future. All of us are being called to build bridges through truth, ethics, and human dignity. Because justice is not born from law alone. It's born when law, truth, and ethics coincide. And that's the architecture of a sustainable civilization. If this message resonates with you, if you feel that call for alignment to lead with integrity in your own sphere, join our global movement, the inner revolution, all encompassing harmonic hearts. Together, we are raising consciousness, building wealth with purpose, and creating new systems rooted in integrity. Let's become the architects of the new era, leaders who build from truth, no ego. Remember, every system we build externally mirrors the structure we hold internally. So, as AI evolves, as economics shift, as nations redefine themselves, our role is not to control the change, but to embody the integrity that guides it. Because when we lead from inner alignment, we don't just adapt to evolution, we become its conscious architects. Thank you for tuning into the Incompass Show. Until next time, stay aligned, stay true, and stay in harmony.